Ice fishing in Wisconsin seems simple. Drill a hole, drop a line, wait. But these 5 mistakes kill more beginners than the cold. Number 3 is why most people end up in the water. And number 5, that one gets people fined before they even wet a line. Hey, I'm breaking down the 5 biggest mistakes beginners make ice fishing in northern Wisconsin. And more importantly, exactly how to avoid each one. Whether you're heading out on the Flambeau flowage or trying your first tip-up on a Price County lake, these are the things nobody tells you until it's too late. Let's get into it. Mistake number 5. Not checking ice thickness before you walk out. Here's the thing. Ice is never uniform. A lake can have 8 inches near shore and 2 inches 50 yards out. Currents, springs, and snow cover all create thin spots you can't see from above. Wisconsin DNR says you need 4 inches of clear, solid ice to walk on safely. Not white ice, not snow ice. Clear, blue ice, 4 inches minimum. 5 to 6 inches for a snowmobile or ATV. 8 to 12 for a small vehicle. But here's what most beginners miss. Those numbers are for new, clear ice. Old ice that's thawed and refrozen. Cut those numbers in half. The fix is simple. Carry a spud bar and whack the ice every few steps as you walk out. The sound changes before the ice gets thin. You'll hear a solid thock on safe ice and a hollow boom on thin ice. Drill a test hole near shore first. Measure with a tape measure, not your eyeball. If it's less than 4 inches, go home. No fish is worth going through the ice. Check the DNR ice conditions report online before you go. Call the local bait shop. They know which lakes are safe and which ones still have thin spots. Most Wisconsin ice accidents happen on first ice or after a warm spell. Be patient. Wait for the ice to come to you. 4 inches, clear ice. Spud bar, test hole, that's your mantra. Mistake number 4. Leaving your safety gear in the truck. This is the one that catches people off guard because they think, I'm only going out 50 feet. What could happen? Plenty. If you break through, you have about 10 minutes of meaningful movement before your muscles stop cooperating. 10 minutes. And most people fall through within 20 feet of safe ice. Here's what you need on your body, not in your truck. A pair of ice picks on a lanyard around your neck. These let you dig into the ice and pull yourself out. $12 on Amazon. $12 versus drowning. A personal flotation device. Yes, they make inflatable ones that aren't bulky. Wear it under your jacket. If you go through, it keeps your head above water during the cold shock phase. A throw rope in your sled. A whistle. A dry bag with extra clothes and a fire starter. None of this is overkill. This is the minimum. The self-rescue technique is simple. Ice picks out, dig in, kick your feet horizontal and slide forward like a seal. Then roll away from the hole. Don't stand up until you're on solid ice. Practice this in your head before you go. When cold water hits your skin, your brain panics. You need the steps to be automatic. Ice picks, flotation, throw rope. 3 items, $12 total, no excuses. Mistake number 3. Not understanding what happens when you hit cold water. This is the mistake that kills people, not the falling through, the panic that follows. There's a framework called the 1-10-1 rule. It describes what happens to your body in cold water, and knowing it can save your life. Phase 1. 1 minute of cold shock. When you hit water near freezing, your body gasps. Involuntarily, you can't control it. If your head goes under during that gasp, you drown. This is why a PFD matters. The cold shock also spikes your heart rate and blood pressure. People have heart attacks in this first minute, especially older anglers or anyone with a heart condition. Phase 2, 10 minutes of meaningful movement. Your arms and legs still work, but they are slowing down. This is your window to self-rescue. 10 minutes. After that, you lose fine motor control and then gross motor control. Phase 3, 1 hour before unconsciousness. If you can't get out, you have about an hour before hypothermia takes you. That's an hour for rescue to arrive. but only if someone knows you're out there. Here's the fix. Always tell someone where you're going and when you'll be back. Carry a phone in a waterproof case. Wear your PFD so the cold shock doesn't kill you in minute 1. 1 minute to control your breathing, 10 minutes to get out, 1 hour before you lose consciousness. Memorize it. Price County lakes freeze early because they are shallow, but shallow lakes can have unpredictable ice too. Don't assume. Don't guess. Know the rule. Mistake number 2. Treating your auger like a toy. An ice auger is a power tool. Gas or electric, it doesn't matter. That blade spins at high torque and it will cut you to the bone before you feel it. Most auger injuries happen in the first 5 minutes. Beginners pick it up, fire it on, and immediately put their hand somewhere it shouldn't be. Here's the protocol. Wear cut-resistant gloves, not cotton gardening gloves. Cut-resistant. They cost $15 and they are the difference between a close call and a trip to the ER in WAW saw. Eye protection. Ice chips fly everywhere when you break through the bottom of the hole. Safety glasses, not your sunglasses. Shut the auger off before you move it. Never carry a running auger. Never set it down while it's spinning. The kill switch exists for a reason. Space your holes at least 3 feet apart. Crowded holes weaken the ice between them, and keep your feet away from the hole while drilling. I've seen people step into their own freshly drilled hole. If you're using a gas auger in a shanty, ventilate. Carbon monoxide builds up fast in a small enclosed space. Crack the door or run a vent. Silent, odorless, and deadly. Cut-resistant gloves, eye protection, kill switch, 3 feet between holes. Ventilate enclosed spaces, not optional. Mistake number 1. Not knowing the regulations before you fish. This is the mistake that gets people fined, arrested, or worse. And it's the easiest one to avoid. You need a Wisconsin fishing license if you're 16 or older. No exceptions. Buy it online through the DNR Go Wild app or at any license vendor. It takes 2 minutes. Bag limits matter. They change by lake and by species. Walleye is usually 3 per day in most Wisconsin waters, but some lakes have a special regulation of 5 or a slot limit. Northern pike is generally 5 per day. Panfish, 25 combined. Yellow perch, 25. But here's the catch. These numbers change. Special regulations apply on specific lakes. Lake Winnebago has different walleye rules than the Flambeau chain. You have to check the current DNR regulations for the exact lake you're fishing. Don't guess. Don't trust what your buddy told you last year. The DNR posts all current regulations on their website. There's a PDF for every county. Price County, ONYE, VYE, LUS, all of them. And here's what people forget. The DNR can check you on the ice. Conservation officers patrol on snowmobiles. If you're over your limit or fishing without a license, that's a fine of up to $500 or more. Plus, you lose your gear. Know your limits. Know your lake. Buy your license. Check the regs. It's 10 minutes on your phone the night before. The fish aren't going anywhere, but your money is if you skip this step. That's 5. If you take nothing else, remember the 1-10-1 rule and wear your ice picks. Those 2 things alone will keep you alive long enough to fish another day. In the next video, I'm covering Ice Fishing 101, the complete beginner's guide. Gear, technique, where to go, everything you need for your first trip on the ice. Stay warm out there, folks.